Hi everyone, today I am here interviewing a wonderful candidate for District 35, Ms. Judith Goodson, and today we're going to be talking about an array of issues that she believes are super important, ranging from education, funding for UAMS, and even the opioid epidemic. So with all of that being said, I hope that you guys enjoy today's video. Do you have anything to say to my subscribers?
I appreciate you taking a few minutes to listen to what I have to say, and I'm excited for Gabi to do this interview.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah.
Sup?
Hello, Miss Goodson. How are you today?
Hi, Gabi. I'm doing really well.
I just want to say thank you for letting me come and interview you in your lovely home.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here, and I appreciate you doing the interview.
Awesome. So I have a few questions to ask you. The first one is, what is your platform or primary issue or issues of focus for your campaign?
You know, the three things I've really focused on from the beginning are education, fighting the substance abuse epidemic, and crime. I think those are really all interrelated. If you can change education and give kids hope for the future, they're less likely to take chances with their future. And I think that we could make a really incredible improvement in our education system with just making sure that every child reads on grade level by third grade. That's really one of my primary focuses, and things that we can do inside our schools and our education system to make sure that every child has an opportunity.
Why should individuals vote for you, and what sets you apart from your opponent?
Well, I think that people who want to see Arkansas really move forward with strong, innovative education and who really want to make sure that we have healthy families that are free of the issues that we've seen in the last few years with substance abuse. People who are interested in Little Rock being a city that's moving forward, where we're dealing with crime issues, and where we're really creating a place in Little Rock and in Arkansas where our kids want to come back when they finish college. They want to come here and raise their families and build businesses and create a life that helps move our state forward. If you're interested in Arkansas being the best it can be and Little Rock being a city that people want to live in, then you should vote for me.
As a rising senior, we are focused on college and jobs. What will you do to create economic opportunity for this generation?
Well, I think that's a great question because it's all about the future. And as a state, our future is your future. If we have education that is firing on all cylinders, so kids are educated, prepared, and challenged, then they can go to college or they can get workforce training and they can be a part of an economy that moves Arkansas forward. I want to see people like you, Gabi, who are talented and have so much opportunity in front of you, take your talents, take your experiences, and bring them back to Arkansas. I want Arkansas to be a great first option for every young person who has been raised here and who loves this state, just like we do, that you can come here, raise your children in an area that is safe, put your children in schools that function at a high level and provide a great education, and build businesses and careers that are fulfilling and that help our economy to move forward.
A lot of people are concerned about UAMS and their funding. How will you work as our representative to increase the funding that they receive?
Well, that's a great question. UAMS is absolutely crucial, not only to our community, but to our state. You know, my husband is a physician. He went to med school at UAMS. He did his residency at UAMS, and I see very clearly the benefits of UAMS being a strong institution that teaches and trains. But it's also an institution that does research, and it is our only level 1 trauma center in the state of Arkansas. So it is imperative that we fund it at a level that allows for them to grow, maintain their strength, do research, continue to have viable residency programs, and a med school that is a place where kids in this state can go and get their education and can stay here and practice medicine in our state. It is, it's always a challenge to recruit professionals to any city and any state that doesn't have what people think of as those big opportunities for lifestyle enhancement. Things like professional sports teams, or maybe proximity to beach or to snow skiing, things like that. But if we have the opportunity for people, our young people, to be trained here in Arkansas, they have a reason to stay here. They know the state, they love the state, they have family in the state. So there are a number of reasons why it's crucial that we fund UAMS, and the state legislature will have to address that issue, and it will be something that we have to make forward progress on.
And finally, do you feel that there is one big issue that will drive this upcoming legislative session? If so, what area?
Well, I do think UAMS and the funding for UAMS will be an important issue in this next session. Roads are going to be an important issue. You cannot have a 21st century economy and move goods and services over roads that are not 21st century standard. So we're going to have to address that. The governor's already talked about that. And then I think education. We have a state where 37% of our third graders read on grade level. That is not a standard that we want to stay with, or that's going to move our economy or our state forward. We want all of our children to read on grade level. Third grade is so important because, as a former teacher and as many of us know, in those primary grades, kindergarten to third grade, you are learning to read. But from fourth grade forward, you are reading to learn. If you are not able to perform on grade level by fourth grade, then you are going to fall behind, and we just can't continue to allow that to happen.
Do you have any parting words that you would like to tell the viewers?
I have enjoyed this campaigning process so very much. One of the most fulfilling parts of campaigning is meeting the voters in District 35. They are people who care about Arkansas. They love this city. They are so supportive of anything that can be done to allow our children to be well educated and have opportunity before them and a future that's bright. I think that's one of the things that I've really enjoyed most. I will tell the voters, and I tell the voters this when I go out and talk to people, I'm 55 years old, and this was not really what I thought I would be doing at 55, but I decided I would run because I think it's time to make a difference on issues that I think are so very important. I didn't have to ask a consultant or a pollster what was important to me. Education, the abuse epidemic, and crime. Those are all things that have such an incredible impact on what we have in terms of the ability and the opportunity to move our state forward. I want to be a part of solving those problems and making this state a place where my children and other kids want to come back, build a life, and make Arkansas a place that people envy across the country, because we are getting it right on education, on healthy families, on lower crime, and an economy where everyone has an opportunity to succeed.